Hi, this is Mighty John, the record guy from MoneyMusic.com, and welcome to our 7th episode of Money Music, where you'll learn the value of your vinyl records. In this episode, we featured 10 records, each worth up to $500 or more. We hope you'll like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that notification bell. The vault is open, so let's take a look. Number 10. The Four Seasons with Frankie Valli had some of the biggest hits of the 1960s, beginning with Sherry. Other classics followed like Big Girls Don't Cry and Walk Like a Man. The Sherry album, released on VJ Records in 1962, is worth up to $75 today. However, before Frankie Valli was with the Four Seasons, he was part of the Four Lovers. Their album, Joyride, released by RCA, is worth up to $500 today. Number 9. Neil Diamond is as recognizable today as any recording star of the last 50 years, with almost 100 million records sold, including 35 top 40 hits and 18 platinum albums. His first album, The Feel of Neil Diamond from 1966, is worth up to $75. However, his career began in 1963 when Columbia Records issued the single Clown Town. It wasn't a big hit, but it set the stage for the remarkable career that followed. A copy of Clown Town is worth up to $600 today. Number 8. Look for the Supremes' first album, Meet the Supremes. Issues that show face shots of the girls on the cover are worth up to $75. But the album covers showing them sitting on stools, as seen here, are worth up to $800 today. Number 7. A shoeshine boy from Georgia grew up to be one of the most famous and successful performers of all time. Known as the Godfather of Soul, James Brown gave you your money's worth. In 1960, King Records released the album James Brown and His Famous Flames, Think. A copy that features several pictures of James Brown on the cover is worth up to $100. But a copy that shows a baby on the cover, as seen here, can get you $800 today. Number 6. Are You Experienced was the debut album for Jimi Hendrix and featured the rock classic Purple Haze. Released on Reprise Records, a stereo copy with a label that's green, pink, and brown, as seen here, is worth up to $150. A copy in mono with a green, pink, and brown label can sell for up to $1,000 today. A promo copy, as seen here, jumps the value to $2,000. Number 5. In 1968, Savage Records released the album The Savage Young Beatles, with songs recorded in 1961 when Pete Best was the drummer. Here's a case where the color of the cover makes the difference in value. A yellow cover makes the album worth up to $125. An orange cover makes the value worth up to $1,500. Number 4. In 1976, Manfred Mann had one of the biggest hits of the year with Blinded by the Light. But big hit doesn't mean big money. It's worth no more than $5. However, the man who wrote and first recorded the song is where the value lies, like $1,000 for the Bruce Springsteen version from 1973. Add up to another $500 for the picture sleeve, as seen here. Number 3. On January 14, 1973, Aloha from Hawaii was an Elvis concert broadcast live via satellite from the Honolulu International Center. Most copies of the album are worth no more than $50, but on some copies there was a special sneak preview sticker from Chicken of the Sea, sponsor of the TV special. The sticker, shown here on the lower right of the cover, jumps the value up to $4,000. Number 2. In 1966, London Records released the Rolling Stones album Big Hits, High Tide, and Green Grass. Do you have a copy? Look at the cover. If the title on the cover is on 3 lines, all in uppercase lettering, the value is no more than $40. However, if on the cover the title is printed on 1 line with lowercase lettering, then you have a true rock and roll treasure. It's worth up to $7,500. Number 1. In 1963, Columbia Records released the album The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. It can be one of the most valuable records of all time. Most original copies are worth up to $75. However, if you have an original with the song Talkin' John Burt Society Blues on the record, then you have a true treasure. Covers or labels may list the song, but you'll have to play the record to see if it's there. If it is, the value is up to $15,000. Find the value for all your records at moneymusic.com.